What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I want to talk with you for a moment about Namie's latest album, Ballada. And this album is a compilation album. It is a collection of Namie Amuro's um, ballads that were singles throughout her career. Majority of them were. And on this album, of course, there's a lot of the material is, already released material since it's a compilation album. However, there is some new material on the album that is unique to the album Ballada. Such as the new vocals for Sweet 19 Blues and Can You Celebrate, as well as the ballad version of Contrail. And of course, if you buy the DVD version, then you'll receive some new videos, such as, a remake of the Sweet 19 Blues video. Not a remake, but they made another version of the video. And the same goes for Can You Celebrate. As well, they made videos for two fan favorite songs, Himawari and Four Seasons. And Namie and the fans came up with, these ideas, these new additions, so to speak. And I think they're great. However, I just wanted to throw out some of my, suggestions and new additions that, would have been good for the album. It's already been said and done, but nevertheless, hey, let me give you some of my suggestions. Okay, here's one of my suggestions. A ballad version of Say the Word. This is, Say the Word is a very, very, it's an important song in Namie's career because it was the first song where she cut ties with Tatsuya Komuro, and she wrote the lyrics herself as well. So I think that would be a good song to turn into a ballad. And it already kind of has a ballady feel to it. If you just sing it a certain way, say the word and I'll be there for you. The road ahead of us goes on, goes on. Say the word and it's my dreams come true. I'm just waiting for you to say the word. That would have been a good contribution to the album, a good, new addition to the album to kind of give the fans some new material. But nevertheless, she did well with the material she did, of course. However, I think that was a missed opportunity, though. I think that was a good opportunity to do something really cool with that. But maybe next time around. All right, next suggestion is to make a music video for You Are the One. And this music video should feature Imagine. Now, this might be a bit difficult to do. However, I do think that Imagine is still a group in around, oddly enough. But just like the whole logistics thing, like, okay, do we go, does Namie go to Japan? Well, does Namie go to the United States? Does Imagine go to Japan? Do we meet in some neutral location like Canada? Like, what we do? Like, what we gonna do with that? So that might be a bit tricky, and also maybe the cost of it might be more expensive to do this. So I can understand why Namie wouldn't want to do something like this. But this is just my personal, kind of like fan fiction, so to say. But it's not a story, but musical fan fiction. How about that? Another suggestion I have is to do another version of the video I Have Never Seen. And for those of you who don't know, this was a significant song in Namie's career because it was her comeback song for after she went on break. This was the song she came back with. And the music video, for me personally, I don't think it was that good. It was just it was very mediocre to me. It wasn't much going on. So I think that if you remade this video, it could sort of like rewrite history and make something that was wrong right. You know, righting wrongs and triumphing over evil, right? But I can understand why she wouldn't want to do this, because it may be a little bit like, okay, we already been there, done that. Let's just move on. You know, both on a personal and professional level. Because like, hey, why spend money on something that's already been done and people aren't really checking for as much? But nevertheless, I think that would have been a cool thing to do. All right, the next suggestion I have is to have Namie write an original song that's a ballad for this compilation album. I would have liked to see Namie, write a song. She's done it before, so I'm sure she can do it again. You know, Namie isn't really the singer-songwriter type, but she has written a few songs in her career, and I have liked those songs. One of those songs is "Say the Word," you know, and you know, it would be nice to kind of hear, Namie put some, of her own personal experiences into a song. But perhaps next time. Another suggestion that I have is for Namie to make a video for Toi et Moi. That song is pretty much a ballad, and Namie pretty much ignores the song, possibly because she's a bit embarrassed by it because it was associated with Pokemon. She never made a video for it during its initial release, so it doesn't have a music video, and that would have been a cool song to make a music video for. But then again, she doesn't really touch on the song that much, as of lately. But nevertheless, I think that would have been a cool song to make a music video for. Now, my last suggestion that I have is for Namie to do a duet. Now, she could do a duet. When I think of a duet with Namie, I want her to do a duet with a male J-pop artist, a popular male J-pop artist. Perhaps one of the dudes from Chemistry. One of the dudes from Exile. One of the dudes from The Pump. Whoever you get, just make sure they're are a popular male J-pop artist. And the song could be original or it could be a remake. Now, if it's a remake, I think that Namie should go with "Wishing on the Same Star." There's other songs that she could remake, for a duet. However, "Wishing on the Same Star" is a good song to do. It's a popular song, but it didn't get the shine that it should have gotten. So it's room to go somewhere with this song. On the other hand, if you remake a song like "Can You Celebrate," then the only place you can go is down. And that song is so iconic and synonymous with Namie Amuro that I don't think people would want to see Namie sing it with someone else. They're so used to Namie singing it alone. So I don't think that would be a good choice. But yeah, "Wishing on the Same Star" for me is probably my number one choice that I can think of at the moment. And I think that would be a good remake. Just imagine it's a male and female singing it to each other. And I think that'd be a pretty cool thing. And maybe they can even make a music video for the song, for the remake. So it's we'll be wishing on the same star, looking at the same moon. I will always thinking of you. I hope you'll be thinking of me too. I love you, and I love you too. Oh, wishing on the same star, star, star. talking about the same dreams. So, that was my rendition of like a duet, you know, off the cuff, totally trying to make it work by doing like, the female voice as well as the male voice. And I think that, if Namie, I think that Namie and someone else would do a really good duet for the song together. But hey, what are your suggestions? Do you think, would you have like to see Namie do something a little different? Would you have like to see Namie take away some of the things she did and switch them out for something else? Or just you think it's cool the way it is? But hey, feel free to leave me your comments. And by the way, before I go, I will say that, I like the majority of the things she did. I'm either indifferent to them or I like them. I do like, Sweet 19 Blues, the new video, and the new vocals. I like the new vocals for Can You Celebrate, but I don't think it was necessary. I like Himawari. I like that, at least there was some attention thrown to that song. And as well as Four Seasons. However, I do think those videos for Four Seasons and Himawari are a little bland, especially Himawari. I think it could have been a bit more. But I'll probably just touch on those at a later point and go in depth about what I feel about the new additions, so to speak. But I will say that the video for Can You Celebrate, the remake or the new version, they could have. Is that really even anything? Like, what was that? Someone explain to me. Someone explain that to me. But hey, that's what I think. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Until next video, adios and goodbye for now.